Number 21 on the practice test gives us a graph of f of x, and then it defines g of x as the integral from 0 to x of f of t dt. We have a third function, p. P of x is equal to g of x times f of x, and we are asked for the derivative of p at x equals 3. So we need the derivative of p. So we need to take the derivative of this function. So p prime of x would be equal to, we need to use the product rule to get the derivative of this. So it's the derivative of one of them times the other one, g prime of x times f of x, plus the derivative of the other one times that first one, so times, or plus g of x times f prime of x. So product rule there, plug in 3 for my x. That's what we're looking for, p prime of 3, so it's going to be g prime of 3 times f of 3, plus g of 3 times f prime of 3. Well, this is a graph of f of x. So f of 3 is negative 3. And f prime of 3, the slope of f of x would be the slope of this line here at 3, which is 1. Whoops. Goes for f prime of 3. G of x is this equation right up here. So g of 3 would be the integral from 0 to 3 of f of t dt. The integral from 0 to 3. So it's going to be this area here, as well as this area right here. Notice here I have a triangle with a base of 1 and a height of 4. Right here I have a triangle with a base of 1 and a height of negative 4. So those areas are the same. One's positive and one's negative, so those are going to cancel out. This area I've got 1, 2, 3.5 units. Or you could use area of a trapezoid to get that. Either way, the integral from 0 to 3 of f of t dt should be negative 3.5 or negative 7/2. That's g of 3. G prime of 3, I need the derivative of g. G prime of x. I'll take the derivative of an integral with x as one of the bounds. We just plug in x for our t, times the derivative of what you plugged in, which is just times 1. So g prime of 3, which is what I'm looking for, is equal to f of 3. And f of 3, we already said, was negative 3, so that's also negative 3. So we've got negative 3 times negative 3 plus negative 7/2. 9 minus 7/2 gives me 11/2.